Well, Food Banks Canada is warning that poverty and hunger are normalizing in Canada as food bank visits continue to rise relentlessly right across the country in 2025, reaching almost 2.2 million monthly visits. CP24's Scott Hurst joins us live with more on this concerning report. The number of Canadians using these food banks continues to skyrocket. What more can you tell us about this report?
Good morning, Jamie. Really soaring demand for food banks in this city and right across the country. No province has been spared from this significant increase over the last several years, and really soaring demand for basic nutrition for so many Canadians. In terms of visits specifically, the numbers are up more than 5% from just last year, and they've doubled since 2019. And as I mentioned, every province, every region feeling the impacts, becoming all too common and much more of a soaring need. As the report points out, the food bank system is no longer sustainable in the way it was meant to operate, as a last resort, not a primary source of food and nutrition for millions of Canadians. So here's a closer look at some of the sobering numbers and statistics. Monthly visits to food banks have doubled since 2019. As you mentioned, almost 2.2 million visits in March 2025 alone. Nearly 1 in 5 food bank clients are employed, meaning people who have jobs, have a stable income, yet after covering everything else are still short putting food on the table. Instead of a quick run to the grocery store on the way home from work, so many people are now having to make a run to the food bank instead. Here's more from the CEO of Food Banks Canada on the desperate need.
It does shock me to see the number of people who have jobs coming to food banks. That's a real concern. You know, we polled and saw that it is every sector, every type of job, from construction to receptionists. Like, folks are needing to stop at the food bank on their way home from work rather than the grocery store. And it's really shocking to see just how far people are falling behind every single month. And as you said, this is becoming the new normal in Canada, and it can't be. We need to see this number reverse next year.
And Jamie, another number that should be shocking for Canadians from coast to coast, that about 1/3 of food bank clients, 33%, are in fact children. That's more than 700,000 monthly visits from young people ultimately not getting enough food from their bellies. And that's 300,000 more children since just a few years ago. So there's the kids, but also seniors are seeing increasing demand in food banks over the last couple of years, Jamie. So it's affecting pretty much all demographics, and it's pretty much affecting everywhere you go across this country.
That's CTV's Scott Hurst. Thank you.
Thanks, Jamie.